Why hello everybody, welcome back to some more LEGO Marvel Superheroes. This one will cover a Doom with a View free play, which is level number 14. So if you haven't been able to figure out, this is the second to last level, which is very exciting. After this, just one more level of main free play left, and then we'll be into kind of the just the downhill slope for this series. We'll have all the free roam and the rest of the Deadpool missions, and we'll be able to talk all about that. But you will notice 10 Minikits, Stanley and Peril, just the usual. 85,000 studs for True Believer. You should have a couple multipliers by now. In fact, we have all of the multipliers but one. It's still going to be a while until we get that one, because the level that the last stud multiplier is in requires 125 gold bricks to get there, so we are still a ways away, but it's all good. Also, important to note, you will need Magneto and Galactus for this one, so once you got both of them, go ahead and select the level here. But we are at the point in the levels where completing story, you kind of have to have all the story completed, because, well, damn it, after this there's only one level of story left. But anyways, first Minikit over there in the back left hand side, melt the gold box there, and then that'll reveal a technology terminal. Interact with it as someone like Iron Man, someone with some brains, some brains in the operation. Iron Man, Black Widow would work as well, and control that UFO to pick up the Minikit out there in space. Then this next Minikit is going to require us to take out 5 holograms. So the first 3 were kind of there on the middle side, kind of lower to the ground. Then this one is here over on the far right hand side of the area, so we'll go ahead and fly over and blow that up. Any means of destroying it will work. You don't have to use Iron Man's rockets. We're only using Iron Man's rockets because, hell, it's just the best. They're just the best, man. I mean, they take out everything really quickly. You know what it reminds me of? If any of you have played LEGO Pirates of the Caribbean, which is a really good LEGO game, and I will be covering that at some point, I hope. There's a character in that game who has this, like, massive, what are the guns called? It's like some sort of gun, but it's like a rocket gun, basically, and he can just blow up everything. It's really cool. Yeah, but anyways, you also notice that the third Minikit right up top on the top of the area, where we grabbed that last hologram there was a blue piece of metal there, so use Magneto to pull it away, and that reveals the next Minikit for us to pick up. So go ahead and grab that, and then we're just going to complete a little bit of story, because we have to for this next Minikit. Now, you can basically skip all the story stuff and just exit out of the level from the top there, because you can just fly up there, which is nice. But there are a couple Minikits throughout this area that we need to complete some story for. So here, once we've done all that shenanigans, and we have gone ahead and powered up the electric generator, you'll notice a fire has sprouted up top there, or has begun. I feel like sprouted is not the right word, but I mean, it works. But, sprouted is more like flowers, and then we're talking about dangerous fires have sprouted. I don't know if that's the best omen, but anyways, then just fly up there and extinguish those fires as Iceman or Loki, or I think you can even step over the fires as Captain America and swoop up that Minikit. And I believe also big figs like the Thing or Hulk, they can do this like shockwave attack where they slam through the ground or do like a big air punch, which Hulk does. He does like an air slap and it sends a massive attack forwards. I think those attacks can extinguish fires. I could be wrong, but you can feel free to test it out, let me know. I've done all the free play, so I don't know how many more fires are going to be around the place for us to test that out, but maybe there will be some during the free roam, and plus there's also still some Deadpool missions to go. But, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. We just use Iceman. He's been working for us the whole game, and he's just the best at it. Loki can do it, but his animation to pull out his icebox is really slow. Iceman's just the old reliable, you know what I'm saying? And it's good to give him some use because, well, not to be rude, but he can't really do much else. But anyways, once we've completed a little bit more story and this platform has revealed itself, you'll notice in the back a silver wall. So go ahead and blow that up with Iron Man's rockets, and that will allow you to fly into that little cubby hole and sneak in and grab the 5th Minikit. So we're already halfway through the Minikits, and we haven't even left this first area. But now we are going to leave this first area. So just fly all the way up top. You could skip some of the store stuff. You have to like power up an elevator to get up top there. But, we're too good for that. We can just fly up. When you've got the ability to fly, why would you not use it? Now, in this next area, these turrets are really annoying. So there's some right at the beginning there. Then there's some here, and I am having a heck of a time. I'm trying to use Captain America to deflect the bullets, because usually that works. So then I was just like, you know what? I'm not even going to take them out at all. I'm just going to completely skip over them, because, like, why would we bother? We could just move past them. We could just ignore them completely. We're also ignoring the electric generators that you have to power up to reverse the like moving path, because we could just fly over it, you know what I'm saying? So when we have the option to skip so much story, why would we not skip it? You know, we've already done story walkthroughs for all these videos, for all these levels, sorry, so feel free to check those out if you need. But anyways, once we get into this next room, over on the far right hand side, use Wolverine or Beast to dig up the 6th Minikit, and then for the 7th Minikit, over here on the left side of the area, you'll notice a strength handle. So pull on it to rip away that like computer there, and that will reveal the 7th Minikit. Then yeah, here's the problem with these turrets is when you're flying, they'll send you flying straight back, which is really annoying. But then I kind of figure out Captain America is not the way to go. It turns out the Thing is actually a little bit better. He can just smash straight through him. And then once we have done all that, we're going to make our way over here to the kind of back left-hand side of the area, and you'll notice a gold wall. So use anyone with a laser, Iron Man, Galactus, Human Torch. I'm sure there's plenty of other characters with a laser in this game. But carve out that shape. I don't know what that shape would be. I don't know what you'd call that, but carve it out, then build up the pieces into a little gold statue, and then melt that gold statue, and that'll get you the 8th Minikit. Then the 9th Minikit, just use your sensibility to detect the little specks on the wall, then you can climb up them as Spider-Man, Wolverine, anyone like that. Venom would work as well, I think Beast as well. Plenty of options there. Climb up top and snag that 9th Minikit, or alternatively, you could just fly up, but you know, we did that in the last level. In Magnetic Personality, there was a sense wall we had to detect, and instead of climbing up it, we just flew over it. So I thought we'd mix it up and actually climb up that one. But anyways, we're basically done with this level now. Just a couple more collectibles, but those are in the boss room where we're fighting against Doctor Doom, which was a really cool battle. Kind of gets me excited for what they plan to do with Doctor Doom in the MCU. MCU has been, well, let's just say a little bit disappointing in recent years, so let's hope that Doctor Doom can finally actually be decent. Potentially, maybe. That would be good if we could actually get some good MCU stuff rather than just more stuff that is not good. But anyways, I won't get too hung up on that. I won't get too hung up on the politics of the MCU right now. And instead, when we're here in this boss area, we're going to make our way over to the right-hand side of the area. And wedged in the corner there, you'll notice a claw switch. So use Beast or Wolverine. We've been using Wolverine a bit in this level, so I thought we'd switch it up. And we'll play as Beast. And it actually worked out perfectly because from those pieces we build up, it actually built up a little technology terminal, and it turns out Beast has the brains, and he can use the technology terminal. So he was able to do everything for us with that one, which is nice. And once you interact with that technology terminal, it will kind of cause this like teleporter to spawn in Stanley. I believe he was floating out in space, and we saved him from dying from the lack of oxygen and freezing alive. And with that, that just leaves one last Minikit, and then the Doombot's going to jump in here, so we're just going to ignore him because yeah, it's really annoying. We have to take out 3 of those Doombots in this final section, which is just so annoying. But anyways, over here on the left side of the area, it's pretty tricky to see, but up on the top of that like tower there is a little silver piece there. So go ahead and blow it up with Iron Man's rockets, or you've got a couple of other options, explosive arrows from Hawkeye, and that's actually going to reveal some black bricks. Now, we've seen a handful of these black bricks throughout the game, and you should know by now that Galactus can build those, and he's the only guy we've got that can do it. I've done a little bit of my homework, some research, and I found that a couple other characters that could do it are Silver Surfer, who we're not going to unlock for a little while. He's part of the free roam. But then there's also Ms. Marvel. Now, we unlocked her in one of the Deadpool missions. You might not remember it, or you might not have done it yet, but if you've been following along the Nuff Said level, she was the character token in it, so you can feel free to use her as well. I believe she has the ability. I haven't purchased her, but this is just purely going off of what I have researched. But anyways, use Galactus or Ms. Marvel or Silver Surfer, or there's probably a couple other options that you might be able to use. I don't know for sure, but those are the ones that I'm pretty sure of. The only one that I know for sure is Galactus, so let's just stick with that. Use Galactus, but you feel free to try out some other options as well. But build up that little oven there, and it's going to cook up the 10th and final Minikit, which we'll pick up. And then that just leaves this final boss battle. Now, we got this sped up a ton because, well, damn it took like 5 minutes to do this thing. This is easily the most tedious boss battle in the entire game because not only do you have to build up these deflect pads and deflect lasers back at Doctor Doom, that's all fine, but you also have to take out 3 of those massive Doombots. So, if you don't remember, to take out the Doombots, you kind of have to, like, stand next to a wall, and then they'll, like, charge at you. And then, like, last second before they hit you, got to move out of the way, so they run straight into the wall. And then that'll, like, stun them, so you can use the thing to hit them around, and yeah, it's really annoying process, to be completely honest with you. And then you have to, like, use Spider-Man to swing them around, or like pick them up with your rope and swing them around like a lasso and throw them into the distance. But once you've done that, finally, even with that sped up a ton, it still was kind of long. We are now finished with this level, which, as promised, leaves only one left to go, which is super exciting. I'm feeling pretty good about this. The series has been really fun to make. Now, I will say we have been doing LEGO Marvel for some months now, and I'm not saying I'm getting bored of the game. It's really fun, but you know, I feel like we've got to do some other things as well, because you know, we've been doing this for some months now. So I am going to be starting up a new series. It's going to be a short series, but basically, these LEGO series are really long, as I'm finding out. Which I kind of knew going into them. They're long. They got a lot of videos involved with them. I mean, LEGO Harry Potter had 87 videos. This has like projected almost 100 videos, I think, if not 100. So yeah, the fact we're not even like halfway through the videos for the series, which is kind of crazy to say. But there are some like shorter ones coming up that are like 5-10 minutes, and there's going to be a bunch of those. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I will be starting up a new series. It's going to kind of fit the theme of October. It's a very niche game. I'll probably mention it at the beginning of the next video, but it's a super niche game that probably not a lot of you have played, but we're going to check it out. We're going to do a series for it. It's going to have like 8 videos. It's going to help kind of keep these videos refreshing for not only you, but also myself, because I've been constantly editing LEGO Marvel Superheroes, and I want to do something else to spice things up. But yeah, folks, that's going to wrap it up for this one. That was level number 14, A Doom with a View free play. We plowed through all 10 Minikits, got the Stanley and Peril as well. Had a good old time, had a fun time. This was a really fun level, besides those damn Doom bots at the end. But yeah, folks, that's going to wrap it up for this one. If you enjoyed, a like would certainly be appreciated. Also, if you found it helpful, feel free to like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff. Subscribe to see more videos just like this all the damn time, because we're pumping out videos all the time. But until next one, I'll see you later. So everybody, bye.